I am Princess Tiana, and this is my Princess Chronicles. So, I have been absent from my channel for a while, and the reason is because I've been depressed or going through a little depression. The reason that I didn't record during this is because when I'm depressed, I kind of shelter in and stay to myself. I kind of don't call my friends. I don't call my family like I normally would. I still communicate a little, but not like I normally would. But I just don't want to bring my energy and put that on someone else. So when I'm going through depression or stuff, I kind of just shelter to myself and I get missing. So yeah. I got missing from my channel. I got missing from my personal life. And I get missing until I feel better. And I don't 100% feel better, but I feel like, all right, enough is enough and it's time to fight back. So now, instead of crying on the inside and crying on the outside, I am crying on the inside and smiling on the outside. And I'm gonna keep it pushing, and I'm gonna keep doing what I gotta do to support me and my family and still get through. I pray and I talk to myself and I talk to my friends and I talk to my family when I want to. So I feel like I'm in that mode to start talking to people and talking about it and letting it go and kind of just, I don't know, working through it. At first, I'm like, nope, I don't want to do, when I'm depressed, I don't want to do anything that is positive, anything that I feel like is going to make me feel better. And not because I know it's going to make me feel better. I just don't want to do it. And when I really don't want to do something, I'm just really not going to do it. So, for instance, like when I'm depressed, going for a walk, I probably make me feel better, but everything in me just won't let me go for a walk. I don't want to go outside. Like I want to stay in my house, stay in my room, stay sheltered, stay comfortable, and stay safe. So I'm not going for no walks. Exercise. I'm not gonna exercise because I'm tired. I just want to be lazy. I just want to stay in my room, stay in my bed, and just be left alone. So anything that's positive and good for me, the depression is gonna fight it mentally. It's like, nope, we ain't gonna do that. We don't feel like doing it. We don't feel like it. And my body knows that it's hard to get me to do something that I really don't want to do. So sometimes I kind of go with the flow and I stay to myself and I shelter in and stay in my comfort zone. And then when I get tired of it, it's like, fuck it, let's fight. Here we go. Keep it pushing. I might be crying on the inside, but on the outside, you'll never know it. I don't know what the step is after this. We have to see. Like, I don't pay attention to that shit. But, anyways, at the moment, I'm feeling good. I feel good that I got on here and fucking recorded. Because I really didn't want to. I didn't want to talk to you guys. I'm sorry, but I didn't. And I want to say the reason I didn't want to talk is because when you talk about it, it's kind of like you're acknowledging that there's a problem. And that's cool. But when you feel like this, it's like, I don't want to talk about it. Like, I know I got a problem, but I just still don't want to talk about it. And people be like, what's wrong? What's wrong? And I appreciate you caring and wanting to know what's wrong and if I'm okay. But that shit hurts like hell because it's like, yeah, you can tell that something wrong. So it's like, I know something wrong, but I'm trying to make it seem like there's nothing wrong. But when you ask me if something wrong, that confirms to me that you know something wrong. So it must look like something's wrong. So yeah, I don't know. But that it doesn't make it worse. It is what it is. Makes you acknowledge that there is really a problem and it's time to get over it. And whoever is asking probably really does care. So you might want to kind of unload and talk to them about it. You might feel better. Like, I didn't want to talk to you guys, but I did. And I kind of feel better. I didn't want to talk to Chris last week, my therapist, so I didn't. And that's probably why I don't feel better, because I've been holding all this stuff in. Because I know talking to Chris will probably make me feel better, and talking to you guys will probably make me feel better. So at the time, I wasn't ready to feel better, I guess. But now I am. So here I am. And I have an appointment with Chris coming up. So I'm working on it, because I'm a boss. And this shit can't hold me down, because this is what I do. Oh, and something that I was thinking about. Like, I have been on Instagram, I've been on Facebook, and I'm not really an internet type research, just all into that shit all the time. Like, I'm really not into that real bad. But the little bit that I am on the internet or online, I do not see no African American Black people on here like me. Nobody on here saying this is what I go through. Nobody on here saying this is in the Black community. This is what we grow through. This is some of the problems. This is some of the reasons why we have these problems. Like, a lot of that shit is mental. And it's crazy because you see all these other races, predominantly white, out here, and these people and these channels and memes and all this shit. And most of them is like white. And I'm like, shit, I ain't white. And everybody that I kind of run into, not everybody, because I do run into some white people that I share my story with and who shares their story with me. But a lot of the times is, people that look like me, Black. So my thing is, how come I don't see more of us telling our story? Like, fuck that shit. We gotta tell our story the same way everybody else is telling their story. Like, what are we ashamed of? What are we scared of? Like, somebody let me know. What are we scared of? So I can work on that, because I'm not scared. Maybe people just don't want people in their business. And I'm like, well, it's really, I don't know. Because if it affects other people, then I believe it's not just your business. But I don't know. Maybe it doesn't affect others, but my shit does. My shit affects me, my goddamn family, my friends, and everybody goddamn I run into. So I'm on here, and I'm here to tell it like it is for me and me only. I don't know how it is for others, but I know that I'm not alone in this, because others have told me I'm not alone. I have seen others, I have talked to others, and I just know for a fact I'm not the only Black person, the Black woman, Black mother out here with superpowers. So, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think about that, how you feel. Share your thoughts. If you don't want to share them in the comments, still love and subscribe to my channel, then hit me up on my Gmail. I am princesstiana1@gmail.com, and let's discuss it there. Maybe there's something you want to get off your chest, but you don't want to say it. Shit, tell me I said. I am princesstiana1, the number 1, @gmail.com. Follow me on Instagram. I am Princess Tiana. And don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you for listening. And I kind of feel better. And I'll talk to you guys later.